We're continuing our coverage of Asus NVIDIA launch of new graphics cards here in Dubai, and we're joined by Ericson Correa. He's the Asus Country Product Manager for UAE and GCC. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So before we get to the graphics cards, a few questions about Asus in general. For a few years now, you've had this E-brand out there, starting with netbooks. You do small PCs, now you also do desktops all-in-ones, some with touch capability. So what does this E-brand represent to Asus, and where is this growing in the future, the E-brand?
Asus is credited to be the inventor of the netbook. The netbook is fondly called as the eePC in Asus terms. The E stands for, the triple E stands for easy to work, easy to learn, easy to play. So this is adhering to the end customer who does not want the high-end machine on a desktop or the high-end notebook, but something very simple which he can do basic computing needs. So based on the triple eePC concept, we have moved across the board with E-box, E-top, and going forward we'll have the E-keyboard as well.
Okay, so E-brand is something important kind of in Asus portfolio. You do a lot of other things as well, from components like motherboards, graphics cards, and complete systems then obviously. So there is a mix of different things in the Asus portfolio. Do you see this mix staying, or is that shifting in any way in the future?
Currently more than 60% of our revenue comes from systems, that's complete systems, and the remaining 40% come from all the other product lines which you just mentioned. Going forward, we want to keep a healthy mix between this, a good balance between finished products and new innovative products what we will come back in. So I think from a Asus point of view, we will always strive to give a complete PC solution to the end user.
Okay. Asus operates in a very tough market, competitive market, slim margins, a lot of different other companies that offer products that offer an alternative to consumers, if we put it that way. How would you say that Asus is different, and how do you stay competitive?
Asus is known to be as a technology company. We definitely have a fundamental strong with the innovation, engineering, and technology. So we always believe that we just should not be giving the end customer a box, but something innovative in it. So we always make sure that our products carry, first of all, one of the best qualities possible, and other innovative features which can be possible with a notebook. To give an example, we were the first to invent the dual screen notebook, on which the Vista was launched by Mr. Gates from Microsoft. And if you go forward, you can see that we had the VX5, the Lamborghini series, and even in forthcoming months you can see an Asus notebook coming with David and Bolson in the B&O series. So these are designed by world famous designers. We work very closely with them to give out the best end customer feelings for our products.
One final question before we get to the topic of tonight, which is the graphics cards. Recently in press online, the Asus chairman Johnny Shi was quoted as saying, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that Asus would be launching a couple of what he called iPad rival tablets in the coming month. He said one would be based on Google Chrome or Linux, and the other one would be Windows. So can you tell us something about where Asus is going in terms of tablets? Are we going to see dedicated tablets coming from Asus, or what can we expect in the future?
From what Mr. Johnny Shi commented, I think you will have updates on Computex, which is happening in June in Taipei. So we can look forward to see some updates on that. I would not like to comment on what he has said. As for the tablet PC, we currently do have our tablet PC from the E family. So we already have started addressing this market, and going forward we do see that there is a potential for the tablet PC, and we will come out with more innovative products for the same.
So moving on then to the topic of the launch tonight between Asus and NVIDIA. You're launching a new series of graphics cards which you call ENGTX480 series, and they're based on NVIDIA's GTX480 and 470 Fermi technology. So there's a new technology coming from NVIDIA that you're now utilizing in new graphics cards. Talk to us a little bit about what does this new series of cards offer consumers?
NVIDIA are known to be a specialist graphic card company. we have worked very closely with them in trying to improve the end user feeling of better graphics on a graphic card. So mostly you can see that we do partner with them for the launches, and Asus being one of the global leaders in graphic cards, we always work very closely with our vendor partners for both graphic chipsets of ours. And Fermi technology from NVIDIA should be enhancing the total graphic experience of the end customer, because currently you see that more and more people are moving into the 3D world. You have 3D games coming in, 3D movies already doing well. So when you look at this kind of segment, I think NVIDIA's technology will serve good for this.
A lot of Asus products, motherboards, graphics cards, are known for being well designed for enthusiasts. So overclocking, for example, is very often a supported feature, even in software. So you don't even have to get onto the actual hardware and change something. So you can do it in software. And even in the press release for these new graphics cards, I see that overclocking is mentioned. So why is it that Asus includes these kinds of features in a lot of your products?
As stated earlier, Asus as a company is more of technology and engineering oriented. We definitely do understand what the end customer requires when he is playing certain games or when he is buying certain products of Asus. So keeping in mind the products are designed in such a way by our R&D team that it makes the experience more valuable than going and fixing up your system to have a better experience. You can just play along with the good experience, just making minute changes. So we totally understand what the end customer is going through when he's playing the game or when he's doing something more important than that. They don't have time to maybe restart the system or do something physically to overclock. So just a tweak here, it's called the OSD, the on-screen display. You can overclock your system completely on it. So this way, we always will want to keep the end customer first and then go back and design our products accordingly.
Okay, so to finish off then, is there anything final you would like to that our viewers know about these new graphics cards from Asus?
Well, definitely after we finish the launch, you will see more of these products in the UAE and GCC markets. And we have Computex coming up in June in Taipei, where we'll have more of such innovative products on display. And for the end customers to know more or even see them, they're most welcome to come over.
Okay, thank you very much. Ericson Correa, Asus Country Product Manager for UAE and GCC for Asus. Thank you very much.
Thanks.